I have one of the most stubborn dog breeds in the planet. They're basically the kings of the world. We got the Shiba Inu. I just got him like 2 days ago, so we're gonna kind of see what he's got. A lot of them are known for wanting to do their own thing a lot, so I'm gonna try to show him that there's value to listening to me, especially out in public. He is very distracted by dogs, and there's a dog at a distance, so he is eyeing them down. But I got food with me. I'm gonna try to work some engagement with him while there is a dog around. Good. Anytime he gives me eye contact or comes up to me, I'm giving him food. He's still looking at that dog over there, but it's okay. He's a puppy. Good. 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 So most Shibas that I've worked with, they are adults already. Good. And we're working on reversing a lot of bad habits. For him, since he's a puppy, we can set up a very strong foundation. Good. And structure. I've seen a lot of nasty Shibas in my day. I have been bit by multiple of them. And usually it's because they're not afraid to show what they don't like. Good. And a lot of owners kind of back away once the Shiba gets a little intense. So then it reinforces the dog. If I show my teeth, I can get what I want, and I can also get out of things. Good. Like earlier when I was trying to put the leash on this guy, he was getting a little mouthy. Could be some puppy nipping, or it could be something that escalates later. So what I did was not react to him putting his teeth on me, and I still put the leash on him. And after we got the leash on, we got to go out and do fun stuff. So later on, we can kind of desensitize him from being weird about the leash or touching his head or neck or whatever. He's also a puppy, so sometimes they just haven't been touched everywhere yet. And I'm a new person. He might not ever show that with his owners because I've only been around him for 2 days. Good. All right, so his engagement is actually looking pretty good, even with the dog over there. So let's start doing a little bit of casual obedience. I'm gonna put him over on my side, start working on some leash walking with him. Good. 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 I also see a lot of dogs, not only Shibas, where they're on a harness for most of their life, and then when you put a collar or a slip leash on them, they start flipping out and start attacking the leash and then the hand because they don't like the pressure. So I have him on a slip leash right now. I've pulled him around with it a little bit just so he knows the feeling, so he doesn't freak out about it later. So I'll just show you an example. I'm gonna pull him towards me and then give him food. So pulling, good. And as you can tell, he doesn't flip out. I wish I had a video of some of the old Shibas that I've worked with, because you put a slip leash on them, they start spinning around, chewing the leash, screaming. You know what they do if you guys have worked with them before. They are screamers and biters. Good. All right, so I'm gonna walk around with him a little bit. And I'm gonna intentionally pull him just so he knows the feeling of the leash, like that. Good. And this is gonna carry on into leash walking later because I want the dog to follow the leash instead of going against it. So here, same thing, I'm gonna pull him a little bit. Good. All right, so now we got a second location for Zuko here. Yes. Gonna do a very similar thing. I'm just gonna keep it very short and sweet. I want him to eat food here while we're in a public place. Yes. And start thinking that everything around him is just background noise and furniture. Yes. Yes. Here we got the water fountain noise. We got people walking by. Yes. No dogs, but that's okay. I want him to just see this place before we start adding a bunch of other factors. Yes. And he's very attentive right now with his kibble. So I feel like with treats, he'd be crazy good. Yes. We're gonna save that for higher distraction environments. Okay. Right now I'm just paying for eye contact, him being on the left side, and when I release him out of the left side. Yes. 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 So for him being on the left side, I'm actually going to hold the food in my hand to help him out. I'm going to lure him. Yes. 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 Okay. Right, a little bit of leash walking. Add some pressure here. Yes. 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 Okay. Nice, dude. Yes. You're making me dizzy. Yes. Yes. Yeah, like I said earlier, he did like some weird mouthy stuff while I was touching his neck and putting the slip leash on, so I just want to touch his neck a lot and reward. Pull his collar around a little bit. Nice. Yes. Now I'm going to let him be a little distracted, and I'm going to call his name and try to call him over to me and see how he responds. But he is pretty locked in right now. I might not get that chance. Zuko. Yeah. Yes. Oh, this is perfect. Zuko. Yes. Right now, because he's locked in, he's actually super loose on the leash. So I haven't been able to really apply it for him. Yes. 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 Now when I'm staying still, I'm going to try not to hold any food on my hand and only grab it when he looks at me. Yes. Yes. So the order is verbal, then action. Yes. But when I'm working on him walking next to me, I actually have the food on my hand because I'm going to lure him and guide him to where he needs to be. For the unprompted eye contact, I'm not going to hold any food on my hand because he seems like he can handle that. Yes. So it's YES, then grab the food, then give it to him. Yes. So he's like switching his eyes from like my hand to the bag to my face. I'm looking for eye contact. Very simple intro engagement session with him. Yes. Cool. Now we finished his breakfast completely, so we're gonna wrap up there. I'm gonna put him back in the car, and then we'll do it again later with his other meal.